On Wednesday evening, Harry Styles orchestrated a passionate marriage proposal between two concertgoers during his Lisbon concert in Portugal. During his Love on Tour performances, the singer has dedicated a section of the concert to creating a special experience for fans, who are usually carrying signs. What occurred during the concert? Keep an eye out for updates. Without further ado, let's go into what really transpired during the concert. During a performance in Portugal, a Harry Styles fan proposed to his girlfriend with a little assistance from the artist himself. The 28-year-old singer was playing at a Love on Tour stop in Lisbon, Portugal this week when he came to a halt and handed up his microphone to a fan in the audience. The guy in this crowd had asked that Styles perform a few lines of a song for his fiancée, but Styles had some questions for him first. Styles stated in the performance film, which has been seen over 34 million times on TikTok, "If this is like a 2-week thing, no way I'm handing you the microphone. How long have you been dating? More than a year, maybe a bit longer," the guy said. The vocalist hesitated to give up the microphone and solicited feedback from the audience. What are your thoughts? Do you get the microphone for a little more than a year? He asked before handing the guy the microphone. The audience member then astonished both the audience and Styles with his voice, singing the lines to Elvis Presley's "Can't Help Falling in Love," while Styles raced to the other end of the platform and raised his hands, inviting his followers to join in. Following the sing-along, the guy dropped down on one knee and proposed to his fiancée as Styles watched from the huge screen on stage. The lady then took the microphone and said yes to applause from the audience. What did the audience think of the performance? However, the supporters did not stop there after that. A member of the TikToker community sent their best wishes to the newlyweds Marian and Carl. One person said, "What a wonderful moment," while another person laughed and said, "Harry must be thinking, how am I expected to proceed after that?" Another supporter shared their thoughts on the matter by writing, "The bar has now been raised. Good luck to any and all of my future relationships. This wasn't the first time that Styles acted as a matchmaker at one of his own concerts. In fact, he's done it several times. In the year 2021, the musician known for Watermelon Sugar was giving a performance in Chicago when he was interrupted in the middle of the show by a fan who was holding a placard that read, "Convince my partner to propose." In a similar manner, Styles had then inquired as to the names of the pair as well as the length of time that they had been dating. After that, he made fun of the guy who was dating the lady by asking, "What's the holdup, Lucas? You are each other's closest friends and you love one another, so just do it." The fan was given the following advice, "You don't have to do it now, but she's your best friend, so do it. Just give her what she's asking for." Next up, according to media sources, Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson have divorced. After 9 months of dating, reality TV star Kim Kardashian and Saturday Night Live comedian Pete Davidson have reportedly called it quits on their relationship, as reported by several media sites on Friday. According to unnamed sources cited by E! News, People magazine, and other media outlets, the couple separated earlier this week. In response to a request for comment, a spokesman for Kardashian said she had nothing to add, while a representative for Davidson did not immediately provide a response. After Kardashian, 41, appeared on Saturday Night Live in October 2021, the celebs started dating shortly afterwards. In addition to starring in a new reality show on Hulu with her extended family, Kim Kardashian is also in the middle of legal processes to complete her divorce from rapper Kanye West. Before announcing his leave in May, Davidson, now 28 years old, served as a cast member on the comedic sketch program SNL for a total of 8 seasons. In recent months, he has been working in Australia on the production of a movie titled Wizards. Moving on, Judy Jackson, a rising star in the jazz world, has said that she uses music to bare her soul and let go. Judy Jackson, a self-described old soul, has come a long way since discovering her vocal skills singing in church in her native state of Virginia. Around the age of 10 or 12, I really began to take it seriously and study with a vocal coach and work with small bands in my neighborhood, the 29-year-old told Reuters in an interview. "My biological parents are both very artistic and musical. They did divorce and I was adopted, which opened up my world to many various types of music and areas of life, and I was able to engage with a wide range of individuals at an early age." She spoke about her childhood. As a youngster, inspired by Billie Holiday and Nina Simone, Jackson recorded a song for the music group Snarky Puppy and opened for Grammy-winning blues and gospel vocalist Mavis Staples. She is now signed to Sony Music and resides in London, where she has performed at famous venues such as Ronnie Scott's Jazz Club and is presently playing select festivals and performances in support of her new album, Grace, which was released earlier this year. What are you actually accomplishing if your music lacks soul? So all of my music needs to start from that point, according to Jackson. Grace is described as a bluesy, soulful rock and roll torch song experience, with lyrics ranging from her connection with her biological mother on the title track to the notion of letting go of things that no longer serve you in the song River. So, what are your thoughts? Following that, Lady Gaga seems to have confirmed her involvement in the Joker sequel. Lady Gaga attempted to announce her casting in the forthcoming motion picture sequel to the Oscar-winning psychological thriller Joker by sharing a musical teaser on Twitter on Thursday. The musical clip shows Shadows dancing to the tune of Irving Berlin's 1935 song Cheek to Cheek from the Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers film Top Hat, with the names Phoenix and Gaga flashing on the screen. Joker Folie à Deux, in which Joaquin Phoenix reprises his role as the title character, will be released in theaters on October 4, 2024. Phoenix first performed the part in the 2019 film Joker, which garnered him an Academy Award for Best Actor and represented the original tale for DC Comics' superhero Batman's arch adversary. Warner Brothers has not released any other information on the sequel. However, Variety reports that the new production would be a musical, with Lady Gaga as the Joker's co-conspirator, Harley Quinn. If confirmed, Lady Gaga would be the next in a long line of actresses who have portrayed or voiced Harley Quinn. Margot Robbie most recently portrayed the crime queen of Gotham City in the 2020 film Birds of Prey, and the following year in The Suicide Squad. It's unknown if Robbie will continue to play Harley Quinn. However, since the Joker films starring Phoenix are set in a distinct cinematic world, Robbie is expected to reprise her role as the legendary villain in any future films. Next up, Olivia Newton-John has received several tributes in Australia. Olivia Newton-John, the 73-year-old star of the smash film musical Grease, died on Tuesday at her home in Southern California, stunning and saddening Australians. From the Prime Minister on down, tributes to the four-time Grammy winner who grew up in Australia flowed in. She was honored for her contribution to cancer research and healthcare after battling cancer for 30 years. Locals and tourists in Sydney shared fond memories of Newton's soundtrack, which featured songs like Physical and Hopelessly Devoted to You. It's a little terrifying, since I used to watch it, Grease, a lot as a kid and teenager. She is a tragic Australian legend who died much too early. Clara Zwack, a scientific research fellow in Sydney, believes so. The Australian Broadcasting Corporation was approached by numerous people who wanted to see Newton-John sing the title song from the 1980 film Sanadu. The pop star was diagnosed with breast cancer in 1992 and disclosed in 2017 that it had spread to her lower back, forcing her to cancel performances. Her death happened only a few weeks after the deaths of two other notable Australian musicians, Judith Durham, lead vocalist of The Seekers, and Archie Roach, an Indigenous singer and composer. She's done so much for Australia with the wellness clinics down in Melbourne. Sydney resident Lynette, 69, remarked, "Prime Minister Anthony Albanese called Newton-John a joyful light in our existence. Her music, her films, and her resolve that one day we will discover a cure for cancer will live on," Albanese said on Twitter. Well, that marks the end of our video today. We hope you liked that video. On our way out, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you won't miss any of the hot goss. Thanks for watching.